Hello, friends, and welcome back to Snuggles and Storytime. I'm Amanda, and I'm so glad you're here today. Are you ready to sing hello? Put your hands up so we can sing together. Here we go. Hello, all my friends, how are you? Hello, all my friends, how are you? With the jiggle, 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 and a wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hello, all my friends, how are you? I'm so happy to see you today. I have 2 more stories and they're super fun. And after our stories are done, we're going to make a very cool project. You will need a piece of paper and a scissors. Ooh, a scissors. Okay, get a piece of paper and a scissors. We'll need it later. But first, can we start with singing our song? Our song's about winter. Let's gather our things. You'll need your boots. Where do your boots go? Nice job remembering. They go on your feet. And you will need a scarf. Good job. Our scarf goes around our neck to keep our neck and our throat warm. And then we will need a hat. Our hats go on our head. Our heads are important. They hold our brain. Brains are very important, aren't they? That's where you do all your great thinking. Yeah. And lastly, you will need your mittens. Put them on your hands. Perfect. Now we're ready to sing our song. Are you ready to join me? All you have to do is point at the article of clothing when we sing them. Here we go. Starting with your boots. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. I'm not cold when I put on all of that. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Nice job, friends! Shall we sing it faster? Okay, get ready. Here we go. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. I'm not cold when I put on all of that. Boots and mittens, scarf and hat, scarf and hat. Good job, my friends! That was great singing. I love singing songs with you. Let's take our winter gear off before we get too hot. Whew! It's a busy day when we wear all of our winter clothes. We'll have to save them for when we go outside. There we go. Oh, that feels better, doesn't it? Yes, I would agree. Today we have 2 new stories, and they're about what happens outside in winter. What happens outside in winter? Sometimes it's sunny, but I'm thinking of these white things that fall from the sky. It's like rain, but it's colder. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's snow. You're right. The first story that we have to share today is called When Will It Snow? And it's a funny story about this boy. His name is really long. It's called Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. Whew. Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. He has 4 names. Wow. How many names do you have, I wonder? Does he have more than you? Or does he have less than you and you have more? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. So our first story is When Will It Snow? And this boy Peter really loves snow. He wants it to snow so bad that he even wears his snow gear in summertime. And he hopes that it will snow even when it's really, really hot. Do you ever think that? That's kind of interesting. It's never snowed where I live in summer. That would be something interesting. So here we go. Let's start reading. It says, When Will It Snow? And it's by somebody named Marty Crisp. And it's illustrated, or the pictures are by Viv Eisner. Viv, that's a fun name, isn't it? Yes. Here we go. It's a great book. I hope you like it. Will it snow tomorrow? And will there be school? Asked Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. Will it get so deep that it's up to our door? Asked Peter, who happened to live on the 23rd floor. So he lived in an apartment building, and he's wondering, will the snow be so deep that it comes almost up to the top of the building? That would be a really big snow, wouldn't it? So deep that the reindeer who fly Santa's sleigh will have to pull snowplows to clear it away? That would be a big snow. Will it get so cold that it freezes my toes and turns all my cats into furry Eskimos? Do you see the furry Eskimos? They look kind of cute. I don't know what my cats would do if they were out in the winter. Maybe they would turn into Eskimos too. In winter, you know, lots of snow is the rule, said Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. Then we'll build a snowman and roll him so tall that we'll need a forklift to place the last ball. Take a look at how big his snowman is. Have you ever built a snowman that big? I haven't. Let's count how many balls are in this snowman. Let's count. Ready? Help me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow! That's a very tall snowman. We'll pour some hot chocolate and drink it in bed. Ooh, I love hot chocolate. Do you like hot chocolate? Look what's inside his hot chocolate. Marshmallows. I like the little marshmallows like he has. Do you like marshmallows in your hot chocolate? I'm glad to hear that. And ride to Alaska and back on my sled. Alaska is another place where it's pretty cold a lot. That looks like fun, going sledding around like that. As temperatures drop oh so fast, in the dark, icebergs will form on the pond in the park. That looks like an ice mountain. Isn't that beautiful? All full of rainbow colors. Beautiful. Then we'll tear homework from binders for fuel. So they're going to throw them into the fire to make the fire nice and hot, said Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. He looks quite happy with himself. You're mad, said his mother. It's kind of like meaning he's being silly or he's being funny or he's being crazy. One of those words. We're midway through June and snow is as likely as cheese on the moon. June's a long time away. Do you think it's supposed to snow in June? It does not snow in June in Wisconsin. And from what his mom said, I don't think it's supposed to snow where Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole lives either. Snow is as likely as cheese on the moon. So settle down nicely and don't be a fool, dear Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. She doesn't think it's gonna snow either. His beach shoes are mullocks. That's a kind of boot that you wear in the snow. He thinks they look cool. His swim trunks are long johns. Do you remember what long johns are? They're kind of like long underwear. We read about those in a different story. And made out of wool. When temperatures soar and the world turns solar, which means hot from the sun, Peter Petrosky thinks only of polar. Polar is where on the top side of the earth and on the bottom side, those are the poles, and that's where it gets the coldest. If you see a boy wearing mittens with shorts, sailing white Arctic boats into popsicle ports. A popsicle port? Wouldn't that be something if you were riding in a boat and all of a sudden you saw an ice cream cone sticking up out of the water? That would be silly. Who seems to the season to be a newcomer, a boy of winter who's stranded in summer, a boy whose attitude breaks every rule. It's Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole. So he really, really wants it to be winter even though it's summer. I understand that. Winter is my favorite season too. And that's the end. The end of this book just has a little bit about Marty and a little bit about Viv. Interesting. That was our first story. Are you like Peter Petrosky McGregor O'Toole? Do you really like winter? Is it your favorite? I can't wait to hear. Our next story today is a great one, and it's from a faraway place, but it's got one of these medals on it. The medal means that it's an extra special book, and it won an award because it was so great. This is called the Caldecott Honor. Caldecott Honor. It's such a great book, and so many people like it that it got an award. Our second book is called Snow. Are you ready to read it? Okay. It's by someone named Uri Shulevitz. It's got lots of letters in his last name. Uri Shulevitz. Here's Snow. Let's read it. The skies are gray. The rooftops are gray. The whole city is gray. When it looks gray like that in Wisconsin, that's how we can tell it's going to snow soon, when the sky looks gray. And then, one snowflake. Can you find the one snowflake? It's really tiny, isn't it? Would you get excited if there was just one snowflake? It's snowing, said Boy with Dog. It's only a snowflake, said Grandfather with Beard. Then two snowflakes. Can you find the two snowflakes? They're tough to see. It's snowing, said Boy with Dog. It's nothing, said the man with the hat. Then three snowflakes. It's snowing, said Boy with Dog. It will melt, said Woman with the umbrella. Ooh, she's got a tiny umbrella. That will not keep her dry. A few snowflakes floated down and melted. But as soon as one snowflake melts, another takes its place. Is it going to be a big snow, you think? Let's see. No snow, said the radio. No snow, said the television. But snowflakes don't listen to the radio. Snowflakes don't watch television. Do you see what's happening? It's snowing more. I wonder how much it will snow. Let's see. All snowflakes know is snow, snow, snow. Oh boy, look at how much snow there is. Snowflakes kept coming and coming and coming. Look, they're all covered in snow. Oh no, they do not look happy anymore. Circling and swirling, spinning and twirling. Oh, the boy looks very happy. Dancing, playing there and there. I just noticed something in the picture. Look what happened. Here's the first page. Can you spy what happened? The statues are coming off the wall. Must be a magical kind of snow then. Floating, floating through the air, falling, falling everywhere. The rooftops grow lighter and lighter. It's snowing, said Boy with Dog. This person right here, that reminds me of Humpty Dumpty. Have you ever heard of Humpty Dumpty? He's the egg that was sitting on the wall and he fell and he got all broken. That's who he reminds me of. So much snow. The rooftops are white. The whole city is white. That's a lot of snow. It covered all the buildings. Oh my. Snow, said Boy with Dog. I think he's pretty excited. What do you think? I agree. Do you like snow, my friends? I do too. Today, we're going to make a quick little project. We will need one piece of paper and a scissors. It doesn't matter if your paper is all white or if it has lines on, but please check your paper with your mom or dad first, okay? Make sure that it's okay for you to use that paper. And you'll want them to come with you because we're going to need a scissors. Okay, so you need a scissors and a piece of paper. Are you ready? Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it. Fold it in half so it looks like a book. There you go. Here's my paper. I folded it. Did you do it? Excellent. Then you're going to take your paper and you're going to fold it like a book the other way. So I folded my book this way and I have to turn it sideways and I'm going to fold it again, matching up the corners, and then I smooth it down. So I have a little book now. Okay, now comes the really tricky part. You might want to have a mom or dad help you with this part, okay? What you're going to do is this corner has to stay on top, and you're going to take these two folded corners and you're going to fold them down to make the sail of a boat, or like a triangle. See how I did that? I folded that paper down to make the sail of a boat. Yeah, I did. Now, I have a really tricky job. I'm going to do some magic cutting with my scissors. This corner is where all of my folds are, so I'm going to put my fingers there. I can't cut that corner or it's not going to work right now. But what I can do is I'm going to make my snowflakes. I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut whatever I want. I'm going to make some swirls, some little waves, I think. I'm going to cut across one side, snip, until it falls off. See how I made waves? Good. Okay, now remember this corner I can't cut, but I'm going to cut on this side now. I can do whatever I want, but I can't cut the whole thing off or it won't work out. So I'm going to cut triangles. I'm going to cut one way and I'll cut another way. Oop, you see how it's hanging on there? I'll pull that off. Do you think it can fit 2 or should I fit 3 triangles on this side? Let's see. Here's 2. Oh, it fell out. I have room. I'm going to make one more triangle. One side, 2 sides. I cut it out. There you go. I cut my triangles. This side is the corner I cannot cut. Do I have another side I can cut? I do. I'm going to turn my paper so I can cut it. What should I do on this side? I know. I will make a heart. I know how to make a heart. I'm going to start right here. I'm going to curve up and I'm going to curve around and around and around and down. There you go. It's going to be half a heart. So when I open it, it'll be a big heart. Now, here's the tricky part. I have to put my scissors down. And if I follow directions, I can open up my paper and it'll look like my very own snowflake. Should we see if I did it? Here's my heart. I made it. Then I'm going to unfold it some more. Oh, I've got one more fold. I made a snowflake. How did your snowflake turn out? Is it beautiful? Is it extra special? I hope so. I had a great time making snowflakes and talking about snow with you. I can't wait to see you next time. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.